Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Good Times for All, or Zachary Zabala here if you prefer. I'm getting ready to do an experiment. Real easy and simple. If you want to try something like this, all you would need is a flashlight, a camera, a solar filter, and what I have here is a piece of twine with tied to just some tent stakes at 20 feet long, and I have tent stakes at both ends, and that's it. That's all you really need to do this one. What I'm planning on doing is, oh, and I have a tripod also. Sorry about that, for the flashlight. I'm going to set the flashlight on the tripod so there's no diffraction taking place. So it's going to be set up whatever height, 3-4 feet. I'm not really going to worry about that measurement. And then every 20 feet, I'm going to be taking a picture. So I'll put the stake in the ground, go to the stake it down. I have a dirt road down the road I'm going to be going to. I've been thinking about where I could do this because I didn't want to be messing with anybody driving at night with this bright light on the side of the road like that. And I wanted it to be dark out, so the solar filter had an easier chance of picking this up. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to see it all that well. We'll see. It's a pretty bright light, so I'm hoping. And I found a dirt road, so the stake should be no problem. It's nice and loose gravel all along the side of the road. So I'm going to go park my truck and, well, jump in the truck and head on down there and take some pictures. And I guess I'll see you down there. I'll show you the first couple that I do, and if it even comes in and I'm able to see it and all that good stuff. So I'll see you down there. All right, folks, we're back out here, or we're out here at the test site. Just a gravel road. Can't really see anything with this camera. Cornfields on both sides. I wanted to make sure that it was level, the light. Not sure why. What I have down here. Oop, this light's going out, it looks like. But we have the one end here. The gravel, the side of the road was really not, the grass wasn't cut at all. So I'm just going to have to do it like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a marker down here. I'm just going to lay this flashlight I'm holding in my hand down right here so I know where the spot is. So I'm going to turn on the camera and see if we can't get this thing to appear with a solar filter on. Give me 1 second here. Oh, I guess I should turn the flashlight on, huh? Well, I'm gonna let this car pass. Not many people come down this dirt road. That's why I picked this one. Very few. They'll go that way. A lot of people go that way, but nobody goes this way. Okay, so we got our light on, nice and bright. And ain't that crazy? I cannot see it at all with this solar filter on. I mean, even when I get right up on this light, I don't see it at all. Huh. Wow. So the solar filter is not going to work. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to drop it in the truck here. What? I don't know, folks. We're going to have to see. Huh. I mean, it does give you a nice circle. Trying to line both of these up is a little tricky. See what I mean? You do get a nice circle. Wow, see it changing sizes though? Okay, but when I focus in, it stays the same size. I let it get out of focus, changes, wow. Boom, but right back to size. Okay, so this should work, folks. This should work. So I'm gonna get to taking some pictures here before this batteries die on me, and I'll talk to you guys when the results are all done. Alright folks, well, I'm going to show you these pictures, but the conclusion that I'm drawing from it without even measuring any of it or anything like that is that the autofocus mode on these cameras is not a good source for measuring light. With the solar filter, I couldn't even see the light even all the way up against it. I'm going to have to get a much less dense solar filter. But yeah, it's just not, at least I know for sure now, all the auto, so I can't say for sure whether or not the sun changes sizes. I don't know, I'm still gonna have to go over it and measure everything, but I just got back and my first impression is that, I mean, once I got just a little bit away from 20 feet, I could zoom in and catch it perfect. 40 feet, I could zoom in and it would still focus in perfect. You know what I'm saying? It would get my nice green box and everything. But it didn't. You'll see the circle. You couldn't see the light source as well as from 20 feet, and I could not get it to focus in any better than I was getting. And at 60 feet, I got it to focus in, I believe, or maybe not. No, maybe at 60 it was done, and then 80 feet, you'll see it's just. I couldn't get it even. It was real. I want to say blurry, but like shiny, bright. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to make any of this as of yet. I either need a much brighter light source, which I don't know. That flashlight's pretty bright, so I'm gonna have to see what I can get, or I don't know. Not really sure. But in the autofocus mode, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that that's not a good source for measuring light sources as a way of perspective. The further it gets, the smaller it gets. But we'll see. I'm gonna analyze the pictures and look through them sharper and like put them side by side, and we'll see what we get. Alrighty. Alrighty, folks. Well, the results we got were pretty neat. First two almost half the size, 20 to 40. Then 40 to 60, not quite as much. And then that was weird. 60 to 80, it actually got bigger. The out of focus got bigger. And then 80 to 100, it stayed about the same. And then 100 to 120, it stayed about the same. You could see all kinds of other stuff changed, but those were just about exact. Kind of weird. So I guess we need to collect more data and get better tools to collect this data, is what I've come to with this experiment. I thought it was pretty interesting how the sizes got smaller and then a little bit bigger, and then once it hit that one size, it kind of stayed the same. I got further and further away, but it always went back to about that same size. So are we really focusing in on the sun? That's my question. I don't know. Something to think about. But this is Good Times for All, signing out. As always, if you still made it this far, thanks for watching.